Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Call of Duty World at War. Here on the PC today, we are going to be playing some zombies. Not custom zombies, but rather traditional old school Treyarch zombies on one of my favorite maps of all time. That map, of course, is going to be Zombie Verruckt, which was actually a revolutionary map for the time. The first map that we got was Nocturne on Toten, which was our first experience with zombies, and therefore we didn't know what to expect. But when this map came out, they introduced perks, right? We had traps, we had all sorts of crazy fun things, and oh my goodness, this FOV, it's terrible. It's terrible. That's actually why, by the way, we're playing on PC. I can actually change this around. It's so freaking nice. But when this map came out, man, it was revolutionary, especially when you played with friends. Like, having this door right here in the middle was crazy because you'd have two friends on this side and then two people on that side, and then you had to meet at the power to actually open up the door. But, of course, there were strategies that evolved. Some teams would not open up those stairs whatsoever. Some teams would basically not open up this door right here whatsoever. There's actually a lot you can do with this map, which definitely made it pretty interesting. But the reason why I wanted to do this map here today is, one, because it's now October, right? And I plan to do a lot of zombies content and scary games and stuff like that here for the channel. But two, because this is a map where it was really my first experience trying to get good at zombies, kind of. Like, you guys know I tried really hard with Nuketown back in Black Ops 2. But here in World at War, my friends and I made it to round 36 on this map, which at the time was actually pretty good. Because keep in mind, the zombies community was actually pretty small way back in 2008/2009. So today, I'm going to attempt, solo, to match or beat that record of round 36. Though I will say, sounds like it's going to be pretty hard. I'm not sure if I can do it. Chances are I'll fail, but by golly, I'm going to try. And obviously, this game was not exactly designed for this high of an FOV, as you guys can see. With my knife like this, you can see my shoulder just completely glitching out right there, which is something that I hate. That was actually fixed in later Call of Duty games. Look at that, I can freaking knife. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. But you go to Black Ops 3, for example, and you go to the same FOV. You can even, in fact, you go higher FOV, and you can start meleeing like that, and you won't end up basically dislocating your entire shoulder. One other thing that's going to make this a lot more difficult is this right here. And pretty positive quick revive does not work here in World at War while playing solo. Pretty positive of that, which means I basically only have one life. So it's going to be a pretty hard challenge. If I get it, I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very happy. Obviously, I'm only going to do one try at this. But if I fail, that's okay too. I mean, the fun of zombies is just going in and playing in the first place, right? And while we're here, we can appreciate the little details, right? The little details of this poster. I would actually love to have that poster here in my house. I actually decorate a lot with movie posters and game posters and stuff like that. So I would love a double tap root beer poster like this. But if you guys heard right there, my character actually yelled. And that reminds me that one of the interesting things here about Verruckt is we're not actually playing as any of the characters, right? We're actually just playing as random American soldiers. I think actually if we go to the wiki, there may be some information there about who these soldiers are. Maybe they have names. I can't remember. I have to go and look. Now I want to go look that up because I'm pretty positive they're just random soldiers that were sent here to this asylum. There's like an entire story involving zombies, and I never looked up the entire thing. And the reason why is because they kind of made it up as they went along, and zombies fans never want to really talk about that or admit that. And I guess there isn't necessarily anything wrong with that, but they did make up the zombie story as they went along, and oftentimes they would, put things in games like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 that would maybe explain things that happened in Black Ops 1 and World at War. They started doing that because they needed to make some of the backstory actually make a bit of sense. But apparently, this asylum, there's something involving, I think, Group 935. I'm not entirely sure. And then these American troops were sent here for some reason, and we're playing as those soldiers. I forget the entire thing. It was so convoluted and so confusing. I keep telling myself that one day I'm going to go ahead and watch like one of those YouTube videos that actually breaks down the entire story, but I never did it. Can I afford a Tommy gun? I can. All right. Now we're good. This location, by the way, is so freaking creepy because right on the other end of these walls, you can just hear all the insane... Right here. I'm not sure how well you guys can hear that, but you hear all the insane asylum people just screaming and yelling constantly, and obviously you have the zombies everywhere. And then if you walk over areas like this, you have the water effects on your screen. Just, it's such a creepy area. The atmosphere is fantastic. I love this map, which is one of the reasons why I'm actually very happy they decided to have this be one of the locations, rather, for Blackout, which at the time of this video being recorded is 10 days away. Black Ops 4. Very freaking excited about that. Obviously, I'll be doing some Black Ops 4 Zombies content here on the channel as well. I'm not sure about Blackout. I mean, obviously, I love Blackout. I'm going to be playing a lot of it, but I may just stream that stuff over on Nero Cinema. But then again, like, you never want to overdo videos, especially like on your main channel, right? So maybe like if I put out a video that day and I still want to play later on, maybe I'll like live stream Blackout. I don't know. We'll see. But the Asylum, as it's called in Blackout, that's one of my favorite locations. It's so much fun to go to. You have the zombies there, and zombies themselves are actually a pretty good source of decent gear, right? I mean, during the beta, they actually changed this. I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the Blackout beta, one of the best strategies you could implement would be basically going ahead and landing at the zombies locations and hitting the mystery box. Because the mystery box, like 9 times out of 10, would have an upgrade Titan light machine gun or a Paladin sniper rifle and level 3 armor and maybe even... Oh, what is the name of that kit? Why can't I remember it? Trauma kit, the trauma kit that gives you 200 health. Most of the time, it would have all those things right there in the box. And so, if you land at the Asylum, or if you land at the boxing gym, or anywhere like that, the Lighthouse maybe, then you would usually, if you can, you know, win the fight that happens there, get all that gear very early and be super set up for later on in the game. Well, during the beta, at some point, like very late in the beta, they decided to change it up a bit. And they made it so now, and forevermore, when you land at a zombies location, you have to kill all the zombies there before the box actually opens. Therefore, there's actually going to be a bit of a fight, and it's not so much you can just land there first, and then therefore get all the loot, right? So that's actually a pretty good decision, at least in my opinion. But I'm excited to see like what they're going to be doing with the zombies locations. I'm excited to see what extra locations they may or may not actually add to the map. That's going to make things pretty interesting. But right here, let's go ahead and enter the super spoopy room. Turn on the power. I like watching this stuff, by the way. It's so cool looking. Such a creepy map. And now we have access to the mystery box, which we are going to need. We are most certainly going to need. Because it's going to get to the point, I'll warn you guys right now, depending on how long... I mean, it's all going to be one video, regardless, but... depending on how long we can survive here. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. I almost got double hit there. That was almost really bad. But depending on how long we can survive, we're going to need to keep on getting crawlers and hitting the box, basically. Because it's going to get to a point where we're not actually going to be able to kill the zombies that easily. Right? It's bound to happen eventually. And I remember when we actually got to round 36, it was actually my friend Nick, who you guys know. My real-life friend Cardinal. I've known him since I was a kid. And then Nick's cousin. The 4 of us ended up surviving to round 36. And it got to the point where, like, you'd have an MG42, like a brand new one, right? And you'd start the round off, and then you'd be completely out of ammo. Oh, you would drop ammo, by the way. You'd be completely out of ammo in it by the time the round ended. Then you have to go and hit the box again using all your points until you eventually got another MG42 or a Browning or a ray gun or whatever, right? Like, it was so freaking difficult because you don't have a lot of the things that they implemented in the later Zombies games, right? I mean, double tap here in World at War just increases your fire rate. Which, in theory, would increase your damage per second, but it also makes things quite difficult by burning through your ammo faster and making weapons more difficult to actually manage. Come on, where are the zombies? Any zombie at all here? There we are. Come on. All right, there we go. We have exactly enough points to actually go get Jug. We need Jug, like, right now. Definitely. And running through... Okay. Nice and easy, boys. Woo! Taking some hits, but we're okay. We're okay. Oh, you're a quick one. I would like a better gun than the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun's not bad, don't get me wrong. But small mag, lots of zombies, you know? There we go. Now, let's actually test this. I'm going to buy this, but I'm 99.9% sure it won't activate if I go down. I'm 99.9% sure of that. Do I want to do that? No. Not yet. Right? We're just going to kill off all the zombies. And then maybe nuke the early round? I mean, I need the nuke points anyway. Oh, I end up... Lucky drops here, boys. Yeah, we're gonna nuke the early round zombies, I think. We have enough points right now, but I want to gather as much points as possible, and then hopefully get a crawler, and then go hit the box a couple of times, just to make things pretty easy, right? We're gonna need double tap, we're gonna need sleight of hand, we're grabbing all the perks, pretty much. Alright, grab this. And this will actually make things pretty easy. Hoping for a Browning. Hoping for an MG. Basically, any LMG, right? Any LMG. There's a lot of bad guns in World at War II, though, which I think also adds to the difficulty of the map. Ah, definitely not the Molotov. That's not what we're after. That is not what we're after. So I'm trying to think like what we want besides just the LMGs. The PPSH, which we just saw, is probably our best bet, honestly. Getting a PPSH would be a pretty big deal. Alright, we're going to try to hit the box here real quick. We may have to open the door, but I don't want to. I want to leave the door closed for right now. Alright, any gun. Alright, that's... I had to say any. Alright, come on. Now, I'm not sure how many zombies are actually left here, so we're going to leave you alive for... Oh, there we go, boys. There we go. Go ahead and grab you. I think this might be the last fella. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Oh, no. Oh, no. How did I possibly get through that? Woohoo! That was so painfully lucky. Oh, my goodness. Well, we have a Browning. And we're not even to round 10. One of the things we can do... Oh, wait. Can we not do that here? Or is that only in the later zombie games? Oh, you can't go prone for free points? Come on, man. Actually... it's risky, but we have a pretty big magazine here. We're probably going to be fine. One of the things you can actually do is just kind of hang out in a spot like this. If you have a decent gun like the Browning, look how big the magazine is. When you have a decent gun like this, you can just kind of chill out and mow them down. Just like that. I want those double points, but we're kind of taking a... Oh, they're not taking a big risk, actually. And reload time. Only one zombie's here, and he's going super slow. Alright. I had to say slow. Now, okay, can you not walk through my shots? Thank you. World at War is real sketchy at times when it comes to certain mechanics like that. And another double point. Just crying out loud. Alright. Well, now we can go ahead and buy Speed Cola. I am all about that. We saw the Tommy gun. We don't need double tap right now, necessarily. So, let's hit the box, see what we get. We don't have to worry, obviously, about the box going anywhere. And grab our double points. Now we run back and hope that a decent gun was in there. That's the opposite of a decent gun. Okay. I'm not about that Panzer Shrek. I'm not about that rocket launcher, man. Now, what concerns me is eventually we're going to get to the point where I can't stand still, right? We're going to eventually get to the point where I'm going to have to move, I would imagine. Right now, because I don't have that door open to my left, the only place they can come from is right in front of me. They're going to funnel right to me, as they've been doing. They can also come from the stairs down below me, but so far they haven't spawned there, which I find interesting. There's an entire window right there. But I'm wondering if maybe if I don't go down the stairs, then maybe they won't start spawning at that window? I don't know. I fully expected when I took up this position that I'd constantly have to look to my left and kill zombies there and then go kill zombies back at the door. But so far, so good. I don't know. Alright, now I just want to check. Yes, there is a window there. I want to make sure I wasn't crazy. I think Relaxing End did a challenge where they basically all just stood there at the bottom of that staircase the entire game and tried to get it as far as they could while being down there. I love those little challenge spots like that. In fact, that's what kind of got me into zombies initially. You know, because I was around in World at War when, you know, the first Zombies map came out, Nocturne Toten. At the time, it was just an Easter egg for completing the campaign. And I remember playing with my friends, and we were so excited to get to round 10. And how we would get to round 10 is we would camp come on. We would camp so super hard by, one person at window, two people guarding the window, two people guarding the door, for example. And we're going to have to swap weapons here. And that kind of camping gameplay, at least in my opinion, was actually kind of fun. That's what Zombies felt like it was designed to be built around. This idea of you basically like building up against the zombies, barricading all your windows up, watching doorways, watching this and watching that. And I actually had a lot of fun doing that. And I think that's why Shino New is actually my favorite Zombies map of all time, because especially when you're playing with 4 people, the way to play that map is to basically follow the box around to the various different buildings and then kind of just defend that building for as long as you can until the box moves, right? And that was always kind of fun for me. We'd go to the fishing hut, for example. We'd get whatever perk was there. We'd hit the box as many times as we could to try and get good weapons. And, you'd have 2 people watching the front door, 2 people watching the back windows, and you'd survive there as long as you could. And that kind of gameplay was always really fun and interesting to me. But obviously, Zombies evolved over time. You couldn't just build your maps around people sitting in windows and doing nothing like that all the time. And that's for the best, honestly, right? I mean, it's for the best that they made it so the game was more about actually moving around. MP40, not bad, but of course you can actually get the MP40 off the wall across the way there. Now, we're going to try something here. I want to see how strong the MP40 actually is just by default, because we're getting low on Browning ammo. Ooh. She's not as tough as the Browning, that's for sure. But on the bright side, having Speed Cola like we do, we can reload very quickly. I mean, that's about as quick as it gets, right? I actually think the MP40 played a pretty big role in us getting to round 36, because it was right there on the... I think I talked about it in a previous video, but I can show you the entire strategy that we used. I'd like to get a crawler to make it so I can move around a bit easier, because I don't want to open up that door until we have to. Now, I want to go to that side of the map. I want to get double tap and all that. But the area where we... Oh, come on now. The area where we basically camped at, it was right next to double tap, and the MP40 is right there on the wall. And so, because we were constantly running out of ammo, because it gets to the point where the zombies just eat all of your shots, we would end up using the MP40 quite a bit, because it was always there and readily available. And we just ran out of ammo on this. Last zombie? Okay, last zombie. Easy, fella. This better actually be the last zombie, too. And I better not, like, run into one like I did last time. And... Ooh! Ooh! Held that one a little bit too long, didn't I, boys? Well, that's fine. Right now, we're going to make our way to the other end of the map, get ourselves double tap, and then we have to start hitting the box. We need to try and get another LMG or something that can keep us going. Because without ammo... We're kind of screwed. It hurts a lot. We can get the STG, which is in there, but I'm not even going to bother with that. But, oh yeah, but the strategy, for those who don't know, that we used to get to round 36, it was straight up camping is all it was. We did the opposite of what I'm doing right now. We did not open this door right here. Actually, it's kind of similar to what I'm doing now, I guess. We didn't open up that door right there at all. We went the other way around to open up the power. And my friend Cardinal and I, we stood here at this window killing all the zombies that came out of the middle of the map. My friend Nick stood right here at the stairs. And then Nick's cousin stood here watching this because zombies can come through that wall. And we basically sat there in that spot just like that for, like, forever. Pretty much. I remember specifically we were there, so like we started right after school, so like I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we played till like 9 or 10 at night. I remember we had to like get crawler zombies and then like take turns watching it so we could all go and like eat dinner. It was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. Good memories, man. Good times. Come on. Oh, boys. The luck. The luck. Now watch the Browning with double tap. It's almost too quick, you see? It's almost too quick. Oh, look at the Juggernaut poster. That's pretty sick. These posters have to be for sale somewhere, right? At the very least, like at Etsy shop, right? I love the drawings on the wall here, too. Teddy is the biggest liar, it said on the wall back there. I don't even know why I'm meleeing. I mean, saving ammo is important, I guess, but there's really no sense in me doing that. Might as well just shoot them. Alright, you. I hate when they run literally past you like that. It's like, they're the fastest zombies alive. How does that even happen? And then once they get there, I'm always worried that they're going to, like, double hit, you know? Because that happens all the time. All the time in World at War. Because you don't have the 3-hit takedown or anything. Oh my gosh, look at the recoil here. Because you don't have you can't survive 3 hits without Jug like you can in the other Treyarch games. You know, they can sometimes just run up and bam, bam, and you'll be down just like that, and there's nothing you can really do about it. The recoil is insane. I'm a fan, though. I am a fan. Where's the last? I hear him. Oh. That's like the slow zombie that no one likes. Were monkey bombs? I don't think monkey bombs were here. I don't think that they were. Now that PTRS may actually be a solid choice on this. No. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for right now. Worst comes to worst, we run away. I have like 400 rounds. We're fine. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, what happens? What's my backup plan right now if I completely run out of ammo? That PTRS may have actually been helpful. I forget what round it stops being a one-hit kill, but it seems like it'd be pretty good at least for a while, right? Pretty sure of that. But right now, my backup plan is I start getting low on ammo to try to chop down whatever zombies are right here in front of me, and then make my way to a more open area. Again, I don't want to open the door behind me. Eventually, I think this spot's going to be overrun. Like, I'm not just going to be able to stand here like this, because eventually they're going to get through. I'm not sure, though. If I have both these LMGs like this, I might actually be okay here for quite a long time. But it's eventually going to get to the point where I have to kite them around. And kiting with 2 LMGs is going to be pretty difficult. And also, kiting on this map in general is pretty difficult. I've never actually watched a proper video where somebody was doing that and doing it successfully. So I don't know exactly where to go, but I'll try to figure it out best I can, I guess. Now, this is actually a mistake. Moving forward like that is a mistake, and the reason why is if someone does decide to spawn down here, I'm pretty much screwed. But we just went that whole round, did not get any ammo. So right now, if I get a decent gun, which I didn't, we need to swap the Browning out. Come on, hurry up and go down. I wish there was a button to say, no, I don't want you. Go away, please. Oh my gosh, you take forever. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. And that's not the gun we wanted. Okay. Well, so right now, we have to try our best to be careful with our ammo. And not have zombies run through my shots. That's so frustrating. We gotta be careful with our remaining ammo, boys. Come on. We need a max. We really, really need a max. And we're out of ammo. We have to go. We have to open the door. There goes that strat, boys. There goes that strat. All out of ammo, and that just screwed us. I'm going to keep the MG, I think. Well, we'll be hitting the box plenty, don't worry, but... Oh, my goodness. Literally the next zombie. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Literally, the next zombie that I was going to kill was going to drop me a max ammo after I had to run out of there. You've got to be kidding me, man. That's absurd. Well, let's grab some Betties, I suppose. I forgot to do that earlier. Well, now we're in a pretty tough predicament, I would say. Oh, very much so, because these zombies just don't want to die. So if you guys ever played World at War Zombies, we have another one coming. I hear him. We should have another one after this one, too. So in World at War, there's no way to increase the damage of your gun. You can only increase the fire rate with double tap. It's not that fancy double tap 2.0 that was introduced in Black Ops 2. In fact, quite the opposite. It's just all it does is increase your fire rate. That's it. And so you're not shooting 2 bullets, you're not having more damage or anything like that. Nothing to that effect. We're just going to straight up drop the MP40 here. We have a lot of points to work with. And so as a result, we're just going to keep on hitting the box and grabbing wherever we get to make things go a little bit faster. Ooh. I mean, I might as well grab it, but I'm not going to use it. It's pretty much completely useless, those Molotov cocktails. I will say, I love the model of the double barrel shotgun in this game. I love the sound, I love the look, everything about it. It's so good. Trench gun, not so much. This gun was absolutely garbage tier in multiplayer. So bad. It was a gun that was so bad that you could get a bayonet attachment for it. And that bayonet attachment was better than the actual gun. Like, the range which you could consistently get a one-shot kill with the trench gun was also pretty much the range where you could just melee and kill him with a bayonet. So bad. So bad. Part of me wanted to keep that PTRS, but the bar is not terrible, especially since we have a full MG. Ooh, box moving. I actually forgot about the box moving. Right here's where that Easter egg. Oh, wait. No. I actually didn't know that was a thing here on this map. Hold on, boys. Can you actually just flush this 3 times? Like in Blackout and have it play a song? Does it actually work? It does! I wish I could make this a little bit louder for you. I don't think I can, though. Well, I could turn down pretty much everything else besides the music slightly. We'll do it that way for right now. Oh, even then, still kind of quiet. All right. Bar with double tap's not bad. I remember in the multiplayer... Wait, was there... There might have been something... There may have just been something about the damage profile of the bar. I forget, but it was actually quite common to see people run double tap on the bar as compared to something more traditional like stopping power or jug. I think you'd even see some sleight of hand on occasion. Like, it's quite a versatile weapon in that respect. But yeah, I can barely hear this song. It's actually very quiet. Oh my goodness. It takes so long to kill these guys. Now, I wonder... Nah. No. Probably not going to work, boys. Probably not going to work anymore. Which is more interesting, I suppose, because I have to actually, you know, move. But it also severely lowers my chances of getting to those super high rounds. Severely. Why is this song so painfully quiet? Hold on, like, the music, it's all the way up. I actually wonder if maybe it's not under music, but rather it'd be under sound effects. Or maybe under cinematic. I'm trying to test out, like, what the actual song's coming through. It may actually be under cinematics. Nope, definitely not cinematics. Well, we're just going to turn it all back up to pretty much normal, I suppose. With the music being towards the middle. I think it's actually under sound effects. It's louder now than it was, even though music's turned down. But either way, good song. I think it's one of the cool things about zombies as well. It's all the little Easter eggs like that with the songs and everything. And they're all pretty much done by the same woman, too, aren't they? Pretty positive of that. Now, this room in my head seems like a good place to go. But I think, oh my goodness, it's like once they get to a certain distance from you, they just like walk through your shots. It's insane. But it seems like this room's actually really bad because there's so many places for the zombies to come in from. Ooh. Will you guys just die? My goodness. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was gonna take another hit right there. Yeah, we need to pull out this bar, man. Gosh, you guys all just take forever to die. My goodness. You see why we had to camp so hard to get to round 36? Like by literally sitting in windows? This is why, boys. This is why. Alright, this might be the last one. If it's not, I have the regular bar out. We'll be okay. We need to hit the old box. Do I hear any more? Nope, just him. Okay. Oh boy, another bar. Just what I wanted. What's also interesting too, notice how the bar here has a bipod on it. And notice how the MG42 also has a bipod. Yet for some reason you can't actually deploy your bipod. This room right here, I think, was designed with the bipod in mind. Like, you have the bar plus bipod right there on the wall. You can then, I guess, you can press the wrong right key. You can crouch right here. It seems like this was perfectly designed for a bipod with, like, your friends watching the doorway right next to you. But obviously, that never actually really panned out. I mean, did bipods ever work in zombies? I'm pretty positive they never did. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. The old World at War ray gun. The old just kill yourself ray gun. I forgot all about that. Oh, I forgot all about that. I thought to myself, hey, ray gun, that's actually probably pretty good because I'll be like a one-hit kill there for a while. Ah, the old ray gun. That's why they introduced PhD Flopper. That right there. Now, you guys probably know more about this than I do, but did they just make it later on so the ray gun just doesn't like hurt you as much by default and they phase PhD Flopper out of the series? Because I don't think it's that dangerous. Oh gosh, I haven't killed myself with a ray gun in so long. But what a way to go. I'm not sure how far I would have actually gotten past that anyway. I think I could have gotten to 20 easily. 25 seems like maybe a stretch. 30 seems like it would have been pretty hard. It would have involved a lot of luck from the mystery box, but with the ray gun, you can move around with the ray gun very quickly. Now maybe would have been able to, run around and, shoot the ground and, kill some zombies around me and then get myself to a corner like I did and pull out the MG42 and mow them down, but now we'll never know. Now we'll never know. But I tried my best. But like I said, one shot. It's all we were going to take to make things interesting. It's kind of like doing a one life challenge. And that's basically what you have here in World at War because you can't get yourself up with quick revive, as you guys saw. That was not a feature back in 2008. Of course, they introduced that in later games, but way back when, we didn't have any of your fancy self-revives. We had to spend 1,500 points on quick revive that wouldn't even work solo. Well, I guess technically you didn't have to buy it, but regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, please drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.